Hello, public servants and community builders. Hello, family. This is the introduction to ATM. ATM stands for Alternative to Money. My name is Jamar Fulton. I'm a community builder and a public servant. I created ATM as a way of creating collaborative communities that are able to thrive within themselves. ATM is a system that is not one of a kind, but it does have unique features that make it special. ATM is intended for local areas of people that want to work together, and not really something that is intended to be used on a worldwide, international, or national basis. Though a system similar to this can be used for that, and I suspect in the future systems will be created like that. ATM, as at the moment, is unique for the intention of building local areas into thriving communities that are able to be self-supportive. Now, while money is still a very useful tool in our current socio-economic system, it is not the only way by which we can collaborate to thrive and live healthy, secure lives together. Many of us are living small percentages of our lives, living small percentages of our lives, and spend the majority of the time we could be spending with loved ones, working to pay bills or find ways of putting food on the table. Though we as a human species have an instinct to enterprise and grow, a large majority of us spend large portions of our lives, our potential, fighting to maintain our own survival. The human species is powerful for two very important reasons. We're innovative beyond our instinctual endowments, and united, we can thrive in almost any condition. Here we are. We all want to live full lives, expanding our abilities beyond what a paycheck can provide. We all want to feel connected to people in our community. We want to be free to walk the paths our dreams demand without fear that the time spent towards them doesn't mesh with everything else. So here we are. So how do we use us, ATM, to improve the lifeblood of our communities and to reduce or eliminate our dependence on our current socioeconomic system? ATM was created to network people that can be trusted and will take care of us. ATM stands for Alternative to Money. There are many resources but little money, so finding ways to reduce our need for money while increasing a link to a valuable friend is a perfect opportunity to increase our well-being and happiness. And ATM makes that opportunity possible. ATM is a simple list. With a list of this type, people can trade skills and resources without the need for money. People can get to know each other and become known for the quality work and resources they provide. This list has infinite uses, and it all depends on how and how often it is used. If you're a veterinarian and you need a mechanic, there is a mechanic, and there is a mechanic that needs a veterinarian. You too may end up spending thousands of dollars to people that are just doing their job. But with ATM, you can just open the list and call up a neighbor. Here's an example. Let me get my magnifying glass. Here it is. There's Jeff Solomon. Services needed. The services this person needs, he needs a veterinarian. And I've highlighted these. I've made them in bold. The services he's willing to offer. The services he's willing to offer are here. The services the services he needs are up here. Jeff Solomon, he needs a veterinarian, and the services he's willing to offer is mechanic skills. So we can search the list. You can just click Control F to find. I've made it easy on this one because I've made it in bold. I just scroll down. Let me use this. Scroll down. I think I went too far. Here it is. No, this is one mechanic. Here, we'll just use the Control F to find it then. Veterinarian, click find next, and here it is. Andrea Cash. Oh, looks like I was up instead of down. Andrea Cash, the services willing to offer for Andrea Cash is a veterinarian, and Andrea Cash needs a mechanic. This is just an example on this list. This person has skills in this level. This list you can even put in if this person is an expert or a maybe a novice in each of these skills, and that would be useful. Perhaps that the person that is looking for that veterinarian, if the person was a novice, then I don't know, we can even put on here a novice, or maybe just had basic skills. Then maybe the full mechanic work that Solomon was able to provide wouldn't be provided unless there's something else that is provided. Let's see what else Solomon's needs. If you were here, I would. Here it is. Resources needed: home cooked meals, portioned, vegetarian, vegan, other foods. All right, so this person is a vegan or a vegetarian that wants home cooked meals and other food. Well, perhaps that was something that could be worked out too. What would need to happen is the person just calls up Jeff Solomon, or emails the person. You can put several different emails in this list. Once again, this list is not mine. This list can be used by anyone. And call up the person, and then there you go. You got a way of collaborating and a way of getting. Both of these people have ways of getting what they need. Now, back to the introduction. Oh, well, let's go to the anatomy of ATM. ATM is, now here's the anatomy of ATM. This right here is part of the old list. I made an addition to the list where people could offer free stuff that they have in their home that they just don't want, and people can come on here and they can click that. I put it up here. I don't like it where it is right now, right here. Sorry about that. I'm not watching the camera. I don't like it where it is right now. That could be moved, and you could as this system is offered for people to do it any way they want, that can be done. You could just put it somewhere else. Oh man, much better. I should have done that earlier. Oh well. All right, so the anatomy is on the far left. This is how I did it. You put the names, and then next over you got the resources willing to lend. Then after that is resources willing to give, and then after that, oh, I'm sorry. Let's go scroll over because there's more to this list. Here it is. There it is. services needed, and then resources needed, and then services willing to offer, and then resources willing to lend, and resources willing to give. This is very useful. You can see, for instance, Bruce Steele right here. He services he's willing to. He needs an able body. Probably needs some work. Looks like for the car, maybe for his yard. Don't know. Maybe the person can call him up. Maybe he just needs someone to do some work around the house, and he's willing to offer some skills. Look at this. This person is a mason. He does masonry work. He's a carpenter. Even he's an expert carpenter, a plumber, and he's a driver. He can drive people to where they need to go. The resources that he's willing to lend, he didn't put what he actually has, just like Candace Aho did. Candace Aho she has an acoustic guitar, but he just put open to negotiation. So you can call that person up if you really see that you need a carpenter to do some work, or you need a plumber to do some work. Then well, actually, maybe you have something for him. He needs an able body. Then you say, well, I need you to lend me something. Do you have a lawnmower? Do you have a shovel? Do you have a reciprocating saw? You can ask these things, and if this person feels okay with that, okay with the things that they need, and they're willing to take that risk, and they know you well enough, or they can look at your list, or they look at who you are, and they see that you're a trustworthy person. And a lot of people, you can even put on here recommendations. I don't have it on here. I didn't put it on here, but that's something that can be added. There's many things that can be added to this list, and it goes on and on. There are all these different people. You can see they're different examples. Resources needed. People need, like, eggs. This person needs eggs. Wouldn't it be great to get local eggs that are not farmed out in factories, which are reduced in quality? What about organic food from your neighbor's garden? And everyone has something that they have an abundance of. What if we are all able to tap into each other's abundance and share our abundance with other people? Wouldn't that be a wonderful way of living? Well, that's how we can do. And that's why ATM was intended. That's what ATM was intended for. This is an introduction. I'm not going to go too deep into it. So, please keep in mind that the more you use this system, the more efficient it becomes. And if someone contacts us and we ignore them, it is effectively damaging what we are trying to do. Now, start working on your living skills and go on ATM as soon as you can. Create the system as soon as you can. Like I said, it's not mine. I want everyone to use it. I want to improve the world. It's my intent to improve myself and improve all others by my interaction with them. Please use it to improve your lives, thrive, build, create solar systems, efficient energy systems, work together, create parties where people are working together and doing things, eating and getting to know each other, building trust groups. Do that, please. Use ATM. Make ATM better. Work together, collaborate. All right, everyone. Remember, other than saving a lot of money, you may make some. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you have questions. At the bottom of this list that is here. Let me know if you have questions. Collaboration, peace, and love through understanding, everyone. My name is Jamar.